How's it going, guys? Oddly Unorthodox. We're going to be running another game on the Total War Warhammer 3 multiplayer. And this game is a little bit different. One that I thought you guys might enjoy. A Undead build. Just a classic 1v1 land battle. Run at each other, see who dies and loses. A very simple, nice fight. Myself bringing a very wide build. Not really knowing what he was going to build as the greenskins, but obviously you guys can see now that it's a very sort of elite build. There is some boys in there, but it's chevroned big uns. The regents that are known, big un boar boys. Another squad of big un boar boys. A rogue idol with max chevrons, and the crimson killers. So quite a different build on both sides of the game, in my opinion, on this one. Whereas I went for a big, hulking, undead army of just pure attrition. You know, we've got double corpse cart with unholy lodestones that my spare money went on giving it at ranks, because why not, I guess. We've got the Claw of Nagash, and then we've also got Helman Gorst on his cart, and then we've got I think it's 3, 4, 5 squads of zombies, including the Typh. And then we've got 3 squads of skeleton warriors. And then we've got 4 squads of normal graveguard, 2 squads of graveguard with great weapons. The graveguard and the graveguard with great weapons, I'm hoping to do the vast majority of damage. But more so zombies and skeletons just to take the hits. You know, we've took the corpse cart with Unholy Lodestone purely because we want the mass regeneration that offers. So we move the corpse carts up to buff, and then we just be a complete and utter horde-based army. We'll get some nice cinematic clips as it's just a line of fighting. Pure undead bodies. These orc boys are chilling out on the side, and we drop some graveguard from Helman Gorst to go take the fight to them. You can see the Claw of Nagash is here, just being a little bit annoying, and then you can see that we're going to slowly chip away at the enemy. We do cast and overcast. We use the Libanotus there, and we also drop a heal. Just to allow us to try and fight through this a little bit better. You can see that we're not losing every front, and we have got a hell of a lot more than he's got units wise. So he's managed to kill a good 600 of my units, but we're starting to chip away through his squads, and that's the whole plan behind this build. We do give him access to the wire a lot, which was never a good idea against the orcs. But a game like this did make me laugh. He tries to catch my Helman Gorst. I retreat Helman Gorst back out. We sort of want to avoid the Rogue Idol. Not really wanting to fight that until right at the very end. And just leaving the Claw of Nagash to really, you know, chip away with its Mortis Engine effect. So Helman Gorst takes a lot of damage here. Me realising that obviously he's being quite clever and realised that if he kills Helman Gorst, it cuts quite a bit of my magic out. Well, all of my magic out. So we make the decision. You know, you can see we drop a big overcasted Invocation of the Heck, which hits quite a few units. On a just normal Invocation of the Heck on that, I must have used the overcasted one earlier. I think it was over here on the Graveguard. But you can see that we are actually slowly but surely winning the fights. You can see this middle fight's won. We broke through with our Graveguard with great weapons, and you can see this fight on the side. We're going to break through as well. So we do summon a squad of Graveguard. Pretty sure we summoned a squad of Graveguard. There's somewhere, one of these are the summoned ones, I know they are. And we managed to break off the broken Tusks mob, and now we get to focus down Grimgor. Grimgor being tied up in all of this undead madness. There you go, there's the summoned unit that just disappeared. You can see that he is trying to deal with Helman Gorst, but Helman Gorst has just got too much regen. And we pull our hordes of zombies back and our graveguard back. I've got to say to you guys, this is one of the most fun builds I have played in a long time. It's not going to be great into artillery builds or missile heavy builds, but it is very fun to play. Just the sheer amount of healing you've got access to. And, you know, it would maybe be an idea to drop the skeleton warriors and maybe bring a necromancer instead of one of the corpse carts. You can see another upgraded in the heck going down. Getting that healing going. I'm not sure why we casted it on the zombies. I'm pretty sure I meant to cast it on the graveguard with great weapons, but you know, we're just going to have some really healthy zombies now. Never a bad thing, I guess. And we're being caught up in the fight again, so we're going to retreat. We're going to take our retreat back out through the Claw of Nagash. And then you can see that we are winning the fights. You know, we have got squads that are dying, but we're holding our own. The corpse car just chopping through and being a menace. I can't wait to see at the end some of the score values that we're going to have from this game. And as you can see, the fight over here has been won as well. And you can suddenly see that it's pouring in my favour now. I may only have about 500 units left, but he's only got 240. Grimgor's dying to the Claw of Nagash. And you can see that we are just picking off and shattering the last of his reinforcements. And then we're going to speed it up a little bit, because you guys know that I don't like to hold you here forever. And you can see that Grimgor's no longer meant for this world. And we're going to bring everything over to break through the Rogue Idol and finish up the game. You know, I'm dropping the leadership buffs. We run the Claw of Nagash in to try and take the aggro from the Rogue Idol. Knowing that Helmengorst is looking pretty fragile now. You know, he's probably one hit or two off dying. So we are going to retreat him out through the Graveguard. If he actually does retreat, he seems to be stuck. That attack luckily misses. And we managed, yeah, to slip the Claw of Nagash in to try and keep that thing busy. We end up losing the fight over here, sadly, against the Crimson Killers and the Orc Boys. But I think we've still got enough here. We drop a big heal. Helmengorst is at the point of death, but we managed to get a big heal out. You know, healing the Claw of Nagash and stuff like that, which is... We do send the Claw of Nagash to get rid of the Crimson Killers. The Claw of Nagash obviously being better at killing squads. But as you can see, we are slowly chipping through. We will fast forward again, but the Claw of Nagash cuts through the Crimson Killers, dealing with them. Chopping slowly through the Crimson Killers. They can't really deal with the Claw of Nagash, thank God, but that's them done. And the Claw of Nagash goes back over to then offer regen to more troops as we take the slow fight of breaking the Rogue Idol down. You can see that the Rogue Idol is not going down without a fight, but I think there's a bit too much for it to deal with. Or is he going to clutch it? Who knows? No, we managed to win there. And let's go look at some of the values that we managed to get on some of our units. Always the most fun part of the videos, in my opinion, just to see. Helmengorst did okay. You take him for the buffing. So, it's not too bad that he didn't really do a max amount of damage because he's more about the healing and the buffs. The Claw of Nagash drained 2,800 worth of value, plus obviously hit him, so more than happy with that. Graveguard with great weapons did good. The normal Graveguard, you know, they did alright. Some squads took a bit of a battering, but that's fine. Skeleton Warriors just chaffed the fight out, and same with zombies. You know, tough making 190 gold, 164 in that squad of zombies. I'll take those. But this has been a bit more of a fun game. And a bit more of a fun build that I wanted to show you guys. This has been oddly unorthodox. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like, comment, subscribe. And, you know, feel free to comment some ideas that you want to see. If you want to see me try and run a full Lizardmen skink list, I will give it my best shot. But again, thanks anyway. This has been oddly unorthodox, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.